Hello, and welcome here. Have you ever found yourself standing at the edge of a new beginning, a dream, a desire, yet frozen in place? You tell yourself, "Not yet, I am not ready." You feel a deep, quiet ache, a sense of time slipping through your fingers like fine sand, while you wait for a feeling of certainty that never seems to arrive. This waiting room of the soul filled with the ghosts of postponed dreams. This is a space to honor that hesitation, and to gently, lovingly, find the courage to take the first step, even when your knees are trembling. The world tells you to prepare, to plan, to perfect, but your soul whispers a different truth. It whispers that the moment of readiness is an illusion. It is a story we tell ourselves to stay safe. That day, the one you are waiting for, when all the stars align, when all your fear, it is the decision you make to begin right now in the midst of your beautiful, chaotic, and imperfect life. You are waiting for permission, but you are the only one who can grant it. You are waiting for a map, but you are the one who draws it with your footsteps. The perfect moment is not in the future. The perfect moment is the one that holds your breath, the one that asks for your courage. And that moment is now. You think you need more knowledge, but you will learn. You think you need more resources, but your greatest resource is your own willingness to try. The universe does not reward preparation. It rewards motion. It responds to the energy of a soul that has decided to begin. Let go of the fantasy of the flawless start. It is a cage painted to look like a throne. The most profound journeys do not begin with a grand leap, but with a single trembling step. That step holds more power than a life. I am willing. Your fear of not being ready is not a sign to stop. It is a sign that what you are about to do matters deeply. It is the threshold guardian of your own growth. Your fear is a compass pointing directly toward the thing you must do. Walk toward it, breathe into it. Let it be the wind at your back, not the wall in front of you. Fear and courage are not opposites. They are dance partners. And in this moment, you can choose to let courage lead. You see others in their final chapter and compare it to your first page. You see their harvest and forget their long seasons of planting in uncertain soil. Your path is not theirs. Your timing is sacredly your own. To honor it is to honor yourself. Waiting to be ready is a form of self-abandonment. It is telling the present version of yourself that you are not enough, but you are. You are enough to start. You are enough to try. You are enough to try. You are enough to learn. If you wait for the storm to pass, you will wait forever. You must learn to dance in the rain. You must learn to build your ship while you are already at sea. This is not recklessness. This is faith. Faith in your ability to adapt, to learn, to become. The person you will be on the other side of this beginning is waiting for you to take the first step. They cannot be born from theory or planning. They can only be forged in the fire of experience. You must begin as you are. Every stumble is a lesson. Every detour is part of the path. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity to choose faith in yourself again. Do not measure your worth by the speed of your progress. Measure it by the depth of your courage. The courage to show up again and again, especially when it is hard. The world is full of brilliant ideas that died in the waiting room. It is full of masterpieces that were never painted, songs that were never sung, and love that was never. Your voice is needed now. Your unique light is needed now, in all its current imperfection. That imperfection is what makes you human. It is what makes you relatable. It is what makes you beautiful. The polished, finished product is a fantasy. Life is a process of becoming. Embrace the mess. Embrace the uncertainty. Embrace the raw, unedited, magnificent process of your own unfolding. That feeling, the ego fears failure. It fears judgment. It fears looking foolish. But your soul does not care for such things. Your soul craves experience. It craves growth. It craves the raw, authentic taste of life itself. Choose your soul over your ego every single time. The cost of waiting is far greater than the cost of a failed attempt. Waiting costs you time, the only resource you can never get back. It costs you life itself, which is happening right now in this breath. What if you reframed, "I am not ready to, I am learning"? What if you reframed, "I might fail to"? "I will gather wisdom"? What if you reframed, "What will they think? To what will I become"? Language shapes your reality. Speak to yourself as you would a beloved friend who is about to embark on a great adventure. You would not tell them to wait. You would tell them to wait. Today, right now, that dream you are holding so carefully in your heart, shielding it until it is perfect. It doesn't need perfection. It needs air. It needs light. It needs to be planted in the soil of reality. Even if the ground is rocky, let it be seen. Let it be clumsy. Let it breathe. A seed cannot grow in the safety of your hand. It must be released into the dark, uncertain earth. Trust the process. Do not build the foundation of your life on something so transient. Build it on commitment. Build it on discipline. Build it on the promise you make to yourself to show up, regardless of how you feel. Your future self is looking back at you right now, in this very moment. They are not asking if you were ready. They are thanking you for being brave. Brave enough to start, brave enough to honor the whisper in your heart that said go. Your ancestors, they adapted. Their courage runs in your veins. It is your birthright, claim it. The fear you feel is just energy. It is potential, coiled up and waiting for direction. You can direct it inward where it becomes anxiety and stagnation, or you can direct it outward where it becomes action and creation. The energy is the same. The choice is yours. Look around you. Everything you see, every great work of art, every piece of technology, you are no different. You have the same capacity for creation. What is the smallest possible step you can take right now? Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, can you write one sentence? Can you make one phone call? Can you draw one line? Can you take one step out your front door, break it down until it is so small, so manageable, that it feels almost silly not to do it? That is where the magic begins. In the microscopic act of doors will open that you could not see from your static viewpoint. Helpers will appear. The path will rise to meet your feet. But you must take the first step. Waiting is a passive act. It places your power outside of yourself, in the hands of circumstance. Starting is an act of profound self-sovereignty. It is the declaration that you are the creative force in your own life. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the author of your... It was not wasted. It was a period of gathering, of quiet contemplation. You were learning what you did not want. You were building a silent reservoir of desire. Now is the time to open the floodgates. Let it all pour out. Your past hesitation does not define your future potential. Today is a new day. This moment is a new life. You can choose differently right now. The universe has an infinite capacity for new beginnings. If these thoughts resonate with you, if they find a quiet home in your heart, perhaps you might consider subscribing, joining this gentle space for reflection. We would be honored to continue this journey with you. There is no shame in being a beginner. The beginner's mind is a beautiful thing. It is open, curious, and free from the arrogance of expertise. Embrace your status as a beginner. It is a place of infinite possibility. It is the voice of a fear that wants to keep you small and safe. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then politely tell it that you are choosing growth instead of safety. You are choosing expansion instead of contraction. You are choosing life. The desire to have it all figured out before you start is a desire to control the uncontrollable. Life is wild, unpredictable, and gloriously messy. Surrender to the knot, knowing because you do. You have survived everything that has happened to you so far. You are more resilient than you know. You are more capable than you believe. The evidence is your own life. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are still standing on the threshold of a new beginning. Think of someone you admire. Do you think they waited until they were 100% ready and unafraid? Number they were afraid, and they did it anyway. That is, you possess that same courage. It is waiting for you to call its name. The world does not need your perfection. It needs your participation. It needs your unique energy, your ideas, your love, your art. To withhold it in the name of readiness is to deprive the world and yourself of a gift. Do not die with your music still inside you. Let it be heard even if the first few notes are shaky. The quality of your life is not determined by... Let go of the need for a guarantee. The only guarantee in life is that it will end. This is not a morbid thought. It is a liberating one. It is the ultimate permission slip to live fully, to love deeply, and to start before you are ready, because your time is finite and precious. Do not waste another moment in the waiting room. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You have heard this 1,000 times, but have you truly felt it? It is an energetic shift. It is a prayer in motion. Take that step. The path is not something you find, it is something you create with every choice, with every action. You lay down another stone, do not worry about the entire path. Just focus on laying the next stone right in front of you as beautifully and intentionally as you can. The rest will follow. Readiness is a feeling, but action is a behavior. Anchor yourself in behavior, not in the shifting sands of emotion. You must show them where you are going. You are the creator of your internal state. You are not at the mercy of your fears or your doubts. You are the vast, silent awareness behind them. From that place of stillness, you can choose. Choose action. Choose life. Choose to begin. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. What would you want to tell the you of today? You would likely say, thank you. Thank you for starting. Thank you for not listening to the fear. It rushes to support the soul that dares to move. When you commit, when you start, you align yourself with the creative force of life itself. Synchronicities will appear. The right people will show up. The resources you need will materialize. But it all starts with your decision to begin. Your dream is not judging you. It is not asking for your credentials. It is not demanding perfection. It is simply patiently waiting for you to say yes. Let your yes echo through the cosmos. The pain of regret for the chances not taken is far heavier than the pain of any failure. Failure is temporary. It is a lesson. Regret is a ghost that will haunt you. Choose the temporary sting of a potential failure over the permanent ache of regret. Every master was once a disaster. Every expert was once a beginner. Allow yourself the grace to be clumsy. Allow yourself the grace to make. This is how mastery is born, not from flawless execution, but from relentless, humble practice. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. Every tear, every laugh, every joy, every sorrow has been your teacher. You carry a universe of wisdom within you. Trust it. It is more than enough to begin. The idea that you need to be healed or whole before you can start is another beautiful trick. You heal through engaging with the world. You heal through the very act of pursuing your dreams. Do not postpone your life in the name of healing. Live your life as a way of healing. The world will not stop for you to get ready. Time will not pause. The river of life flows on with or without you. It is better to be in the river, learning to swim, than to be standing on the bank waiting for the current to calm. Jump in, let go of the shore. Its purpose is to navigate the vast, unpredictable ocean. Hoist your sails. Leave the safety of the harbor. The open sea is calling your name. That deep yearning you feel, that dissatisfaction with the status quo, is not a problem to be solved. It is a sacred summons. It is your soul calling you forward, toward a more expansive version of yourself. Do not ignore the call. Do not silence it with distraction or delay. Fear of being seen, fear of being judged, fear of not being good enough. It is a gilded cage. The key is in your hand. The key is imperfect action. Use it, unlock the door, walk out into the sun. Do not wait for inspiration to strike. Inspiration finds you when you are already at work. Show up to the blank page. Show up to the empty canvas. Show up to the silent instrument. Your presence, your willingness is the invitation that inspiration, the rhythm of it, that life is not a distant reward for when you are finally ready. It is a possibility that exists in this very moment. You begin to live it the instant you take the first step toward it. The reality of that life is built, choice by choice, action by action. Starting now, waiting for the right time, is a denial of the power of the present moment. All you ever have is now. This moment is the only point of power. What will you do with it? But what if there are no wrong decisions? What if every path leads to a necessary lesson? What if every choice is simply a different way to learn and grow? Release the burden of right and wrong. Simply choose, and then from that choice make the next one. This is how a life is built, one present, moment choice at a time. The people who tell you to be realistic are the people who have settled. They are the people who have made peace with their own waiting rooms. And when the time is right, which is now, let it bloom. The sun does not wait until it is ready to rise. The tide does not wait until it is ready to turn. The tree does not wait until it is ready to grow. They simply are. They simply do. They follow the innate intelligence of life. You are a part of this life. You have that same intelligence within you. Trust its impulse, the impulse to create, to connect, to... You are a concentration of universal energy with a unique purpose that only you can fulfill. To wait is to stifle that energy. To begin is to unleash it. Unleash yourself. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. It does not need a perfect version of you. It needs the real, messy, courageous, and beautifully imperfect version of you that exists right now. Offer that. It is more than enough. I hope these words have brought you a measure of... The only thing missing is your own decision to believe it. Thank you for being here. Until next time.